Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey, welcome back to the second episode of the ResortLoop.com podcast about all things Disney, but mainly the parks and anything around the Walt Disney World Resort. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
And for episode number 2, our episode is going to be about what to do on your vacation at the parks, but with no park tickets.
Oh,
It's like a paradox vacation.
Wait a minute, you can go to Disney World without tickets?
I say you can go and have a good time without tickets.
Absolutely.
I
want to do that.
Our kids might not necessarily agree.
No. No. Kids got to go ride the rides, man.
And I understand it, but sometimes if you say you're on a 6-day vacation, you have 6 days off work, but you only have 4 days of park tickets.
Exactly.
You don't want to go buy 2 days of park tickets, pay that extra premium when there's plenty to do
right
outside the parks.
Especially, why do you need a 4-day park tickets when there are only 3 parks there, right? Oh, see, Animal Kingdom already, and I shouldn't do that. I like Animal Kingdom. I'm kidding.
I like a couple things in Animal Kingdom.
I do too.
But one's not the heat.
No.
Oh, it reminds me of was it Biloxi Blues when they're going this is hot. This is like Africa hot. Tarzan didn't have to put up with this kind of hot.
That's right. It's perfect. It is like Africa hot.
That's why they got rid of the Tarzan show and put in Finding Nemo, because he's in water.
That's right. And he's enclosed and it's air conditioned. It's nice, yeah. Lets people re-energize.
Oh.
Shoot.
Excellent. So, Bob, what would you do on one of your days when you don't have park tickets, but you were going to enjoy the Disney atmosphere?
All right. Well, if I don't have park tickets, what I like to do is I like to, assuming we're staying on property.
You are.
Only way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Only way to go is to stay on property, because you get that, you're totally immersed in the Disney experience at that point.
Yes.
So what I would do is I'd spend the first part of my day after a nice breakfast at the resort. I would go and swim. All the resorts have fantastic swimming pools.
They do.
Especially if you're staying at the beach club. I mean, there's no better pool than Stormalong Bay, and I could stay there all day.
Absolutely.
But typically, the crowds, most people staying at the resorts are heading to the parks first thing out in the morning, and then they're going to come back midday when it's starting to get hot. So the pools are very empty. There's not all that many people there. So you've got until probably about 11 o'clock before people start coming in. So I would do the pools first, and then after that, it might be something like touring the resorts or going to downtown Disney, something like that. Depends on how hot it is. Now, if it's really hot, my family and I have gone to Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that's not free. That's you do have to pay for that, but it is a great time. I prefer Typhoon Lagoon because it's more tropical. It's like being in Florida. It makes you feel a little bit more like being in Florida. Where Blizzard Beach, looking at 20 degrees outside.
Yeah, we get enough snow around here. It's not all that exotic.
For us. Exactly. Oh, look, the ground's white. Oh, yeah, we see that 9 months out of the year. It's no cooler at Blizzard Beach. It really isn't.
Right.
They may try and make it look cooler, but it's no cooler. So I'd rather be at Typhoon Lagoon. They got some really cool stuff at Typhoon Lagoon.
Can I confess something to you?
Yes.
I've never been to Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon.
Oh, you're killing me.
I know.
Killing me.
But we have paid a premium to stay at the beach club just to go to Stormalong Bay.
Oh, well, Stormalong Bay is a water park unto itself.
It is.
It really
it doesn't have anything the magnitude, but it's just so relaxing.
Yes, it is. And if you're staying at one of the other resorts, including the Swan and Dolphin, which are right next door, don't try and get into Stormalong Bay.
No.
Because they won't let you in. Only people staying at the beach club and yacht club and beach club villas are getting into that.
You'll be frisked, tased, and then removed from the property.
I like the tasing part, but frisking not so much. So anyway, that's I would do that. I would spend some time downtown Disney doing a little shopping. Downtown Disney is going to get really crowded, as you know, in the evening when the parks are starting to wind down. People are starting to leave the parks, but still want to do something Disney.
Oh, yeah, head out to dinner. They'll start heading to dinner. And
yeah, and it just gets jam-packed with people sometimes, especially in the summertime, downtown Disney. There's always the mini golf. I have found I like playing mini golf at night when the lights are on. I don't know. It's kind of cool. My family and I, we've done the Fantasia Gardens, which is very cool.
That one we have done. That is a good time.
Did you do the actual turf?
Oh, no. That was
Yeah.
too frustrating just looking at it.
Exactly. I don't want to play a mini golf where I'm going in the sand trap.
Exactly. I don't want to break one of their clubs and have to pay for that. In addition to just play the golf.
Well, you shouldn't bang them on the ground. I'm just saying.
Well,
But the Winter Summerland mini golf is very cool. That's a lot of fun. I would love it. We didn't do this the last time we were down there at Christmas time, but I would love to play that at Christmas time because it's got that Christmas theme going.
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
That'd be a good little tip if you're there in the summer. That'd probably be a good place to take some pictures for your Christmas cards.
Ah.
See? I'm thinking.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, see?
Now you tell me. I've been there 20-some times, and now you finally tell. That is a great idea.
We always have to have a reason to go back.
Oh, well, that's true, too. But one thing that I always like to finish up with when we're at Walt Disney World, if we've got a free day, is I love going to the campfire at Fort Wilderness.
It's a great call.
It is because it's free. How many times do you get to do free stuff at Walt Disney World?
Rarely ever. Love the free.
Yes, absolutely. So you go if you go to Fort Wilderness, you'll park your car at I can't remember the name of what's that main area up there?
Oh, is that the
it's where the horseback
outpost
is. The outpost. Yeah, you'll park your car at the outpost, and then you'll take the inner resort bus transportation and just ask the bus driver where the campfire is, and they'll take you right there, and you get out. They've got sing-alongs where they got a great person playing the guitar. This lady was playing it the last time. She brought all the kids on stage that were having a birthday.
Okay.
The whole year. It wasn't just that particular day. And she said, anybody who's having a birthday? And a couple of kids raised their hand. She said, no, I mean, this year. You're going to have a birthday this year? All the kids went up and got to sing to them. So that was kind of neat.
Are Chip and Dale there?
Chip and Dale are there.
Okay.
Every night, which is fantastic. Get some great pictures, and it's never very crowded. So you kind of have Chip and Dale to yourself for a little bit, which is very nice. And then they show a Disney movie at night outside. It's fantastic. I know a lot of the resorts are doing that now.
Right. They do that at the beach club, I believe. Out on the beach, they show a film.
Beach, yeah. But there's just something to being in that campground. And you've stayed at the campground, so you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different experience. It's kind of a family kind of experience, which is very cool. So.
Yeah, there's just a certain camaraderie there among people, and you're all there for the same reason.
Right. Now they do have you can purchase some marshmallows and chocolate for s'mores, but it's only like $2, which is
wow.
Yeah, for Disney and $2, you forget about it.
What movie did they show when you were there?
We got to see Flubber, and what was the other one we saw?
Was it the original Flubber or the one with Robin Williams?
It was the Robin Williams Flubber, and the other one they were showing the cartoon, and it was a Donald Duck cartoon, and we ended up having to leave because there were thunderstorms in the area, so they were stopping the movie.
Okay.
So I don't remember what it was supposed to be, but we only got to see the Donald Duck cartoon.
All right.
So, and now it's your turn. So that's what I would do if we had a free day just to relax and hang out at Walt Disney World without going into the parks. What about you?
Well, I love everything you had. I mean, I would do pretty much everything you had also mentioned. Can I throw out another word?
Absolutely.
Watercraft.
Oh.
Yeah, I said it.
Oh.
You get the little mini speedboats there. What are they called now? The Water Mouse, Sprites. They've gone through different names. They used to be the water mice. There were the water sprites.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Or you can get the family together, get a pontoon boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't know if many people know. I'm sure a lot of people do. You can go from Bay Lake to the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Yes, you can.
So you can rent a pontoon boat, say, at Fort Wilderness and cruise on over by the Polynesian. Or rent one at the Contemporary, take it over to Fort Wilderness or the Polynesian, go in front of the Magic Kingdom a little bit. Not too close to the ferry boat, so they don't like that.
They don't like that.
They will usher you away.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. How do you get from one lake to the other?
The water bridge, of course.
The water bridge.
Yes.
That goes over.
The water bridge goes over the road.
Yeah. And if you time it just right, you can go over a Disney bus as it's going underneath you.
Right. Which is probably more exciting for the bus.
I don't know. You've never seen me drive a boat, so I'm just saying. Yeah, that's a good one. I forgot about that. That's a great one.
And then I think we just discussed earlier that also you don't have to have park tickets to rent to go on the Illuminations cruise or the Wishes cruise.
Yes. Yes. Now those are a bit pricey.
A little bit.
Those are a bit pricey, but they say you get the best seat in the house when you do it.
I will say we did do a Wishes cruise.
Oh, how was it?
It was fantastic because they have onboard audio right there on the boat.
Oh.
So the music is synced right from your boat. Perfect, sound, great view. I will say my son fell asleep on the way out, though. He was worn out back in the day. This was probably 4 or 5 years ago.
That was worth every penny.
But I've never done the Illuminations cruise. I'd be looking forward to trying that sometime.
Another place where you can watch the fireworks at Magic Kingdom while listening to the music at the same time.
Hit me.
Well, you already know this because you love staying there.
That's true.
At the Polynesian.
Yes.
You can sit there on the Polynesian on the beach, watch across the lake, see the castle and the fireworks, and they have the music timed out. They have speakers on the beach so you can listen to the fireworks show.
It's fantastic. That's a view of the Contemporary there.
Yeah. Now, is the observation deck still open on the Contemporary?
Last time I was there, I think it was just if you were eating at the California Grill. I think they would only let you up. But if you ate before the fireworks and left, if you were to come back closer to the fireworks with your receipt, they would let you back up to watch the fireworks.
Oh, I would imagine that would be a fantastic view as well.
Yes. Kind of like if you're staying on the park side in your hotel.
Yeah.
Watching the hotel from your room. Now, you can't really hear the music because you don't have it piped into your room, but you can kind of hear it from the park. So,
well, we got to get Disney to fix that. We got to make it so that you can stay in your room, turn on a little channel on your TV. They can do that.
They could, or like a low-power AM or station of some kind.
Exactly. They made a dinosaur fly around the castle, for goodness sakes.
That was cool.
They can have, or dinosaur, a dragon.
Either way.
Yeah, whatever. Same thing.
I knew what you meant. I was
the cold here in Ohio is getting to my head. So what else are we doing? What else are you going to do?
What else am I going to do? I've not done this because I'm not a huge fan of heights, but I've heard the character in Flight Balloon.
Oh, no.
No, you wouldn't do it?
No. You might want to explain to everybody what that is.
It's a huge hot air balloon with a, I believe it's a circular basket that probably fits, I don't know, not even sure, it's like a dozen, maybe a couple dozen people.
Mm-hmm.
And you go up, whatever it is, 8 miles in the air, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 miles. You're in the flight path, I think. But you get a great view. You can take some pictures up there. I think you go you're up there for a couple minutes. I think it's a pretty slow ride up and back, so you get a little bit of a ride. So it's a unique experience that not everyone does.
You feel free to do that.
Oh, I said I'm not a big person of heights. But I will say, Splitsville. Now, I've not been here.
No, that's the new bowling alley they just opened.
Yes, lots of people are raving about that. They say the food's fantastic and the bowling's fun. So.
Oh, there goes my phone. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Was that the Baroque Hoedown calling?
I think that was the balloon company calling to complain. What do you mean you're not going up? Or maybe they were calling to give me a free ride to make me love it. No, I don't think so.
Something else I would do?
Yeah.
I would consider doing at Fort Wilderness. This might require a advanced reservation, so it might not be a spur of the moment thing.
Okay.
Would be to rent a golf cart.
Oh, you know when the best time to do that? When's the best time to do that?
You tell me when the best time is to do that.
The best time to rent a golf cart at Fort Wilderness is if you're there in the month of December, after Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes, I hear you.
If you want to see, I don't know, everybody has their own Christmas decorations that they do in their neighborhood. But if you want to see some incredible Christmas decorations in an RV park, you got to go to Fort Wilderness at Christmas time, rent the golf cart, and just drive around looking at all these people with their RVs decorated to the hilt.
Yes, they go all out.
Oh my gosh.
My house isn't decorated that way.
Exactly. I know. Does Disney charge you extra for that kind of electricity? Because they are just, I think they fire up another nuclear power plant just for that. Oh my gosh.
They have to plug in the Main Street Electrical Parade outside the Fort Wilderness to power it.
Exactly. There are three things you got to see when you go there at Christmas time. One is the Osmond family lights at Disney Studios, downtown Main Street at the Magic Kingdom for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party when it snows, and the Fort Wilderness campground.
Yes.
Those, if you're into the whole Christmas decoration thing, those are the three things that are the most decorated at Walt Disney World at Christmas.
Yes, it wouldn't be.
That's a good one. That's a good call.
Oh, well, thank you very much. And if you're going to be there at Christmas time, probably resort hopping's even more fantastic because everyone's got their Christmas decorations up.
That's true.
And there's no charge to view that.
That's true. Now, we'll have to do a separate podcast on this, but what's your favorite one?
I'm not qualified to answer. I've not been there during the holidays to see it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You got to go at Christmas, man. I'm telling you.
I would love to. But scheduling just doesn't seem to work out.
That sounds good. I like the golf cart idea.
Oh, thank you very much.
You made a point. The resort hopping is a good thing to do because every resort is, especially if you've only been down there once or twice.
Right.
To go and check out some of the other resorts is just, they're amazing. They are truly amazing.
I don't think people realize that when they're there, especially if they're not staying there, how great the resorts are.
Right.
And I think if you're there, at least take half a day and at least go to a couple of resorts you think might interest you because you'll want to, let's face it, that's not going to be your only time there.
Yeah.
You're going to be there for a day or two and think, we're going to have to schedule another vacation. So you might as well, find somewhere that you'd like to stay.
That's a great idea. That's a great tip.
Because there's a bunch of different themes, different price ranges, and anyone will let you in there to take a look.
And even if your price range is fixed, and you know that I can only afford a value resort or I can only afford a moderate resort, they're all different.
Absolutely,
all the values are different. Even if you're staying at All Stars, you think, well, they're all going to be the same. No, the theming is all different. The rooms might be about the same size, but the theming of each resort is different and spectacular. So that's a great idea.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
But there are a lot of things that can be done at Walt Disney World without ever having to go into the parks. That's for sure.
That's true. You're a big golf guy. Tell me about the golfing.
I don't know. My daughter has just gotten into golf. And we've never actually golfed at Walt Disney World, but we're planning on doing it this year.
Okay.
So we haven't made any set times of when we're going to go down. But as soon as we go down, I will have a review. The only thing I do know for sure is there's a Mickey sand trap, hidden Mickey sand trap, and you never go after your ball if it goes in the water.
Pull back a nub.
Yeah, the alligators have it then. It's all theirs. So that's the only thing I know about the golf. But we've only scratched the surface on the stuff you can do. Riding the monorail, riding the buses, riding the boats, things that are completely free, but just fun to do.
Yeah, you can take the monorail, just go through the Epcot just to take a look at it.
Right.
You tell your kids this is where you could go if I were to buy you tickets, but I'm not. So we're going to go on this ride, and then I'm going to take you swimming at our pool.
Exactly. And if you are staying off property, your tip of going and checking out the other resorts to give you some incentive to stay on property the next time you go down is a great idea. It really is.
I know. I mean, we bring up each single thing in downtown Disney, but
Right. Yeah, downtown Disney's a day in itself with the new Splitsville and Cirque du Soleil and the movie theater. We're gonna have to do a podcast on what to do if it's raining.
Oh, I like that idea.
We'll do that maybe here in the near future.
We'll aim that one for spring when the rainy season starts to hit. Because I have a rainy season story.
And I've got a hurricane story.
So. Oh. But anyway, if anyone out there has any stories they'd like to share, what they would do without a day of admission, but you still want to hang out at Disney, have a good time, be sure to email that to us at podcast@ResortLoop.com, or you can email us at our individual names. I'm Tim at ResortLoop.com, and he's Bob at ResortLoop.com.
Sam.
Well, I think that's it for this episode at ResortLoop.com. Thank you for staying with us through show number 2.
All right.
Woo! We're over the hump. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, after the first one, they may have said that about us already.
That's true. All right, well, we'll talk to you next time on ResortLoop.com.
See you, everybody.
It's like Africa hot. Tarzan couldn't take this kind of hot.
Well, that went well, didn't it?